I heard him saying that he said, I was surprised for going. He's incredible boy. Wonderful. I'm not sure. I don't hear that, but people told me that the crowd was already singing his name. It's just great.
Jürgen, mate, I love you. But it's time to go.
Gotta mix these packs and potions. No peace till I put a sim in a burner. I'm on a block like Werner. Backroad Laker. Fully paid bro. I'm an earner. If I pass, I'm a head top turner. Them elders are washed like Sammy Kadira. And they should start calling me uncle because when I speak on these beats, they get murdered. Bam, 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 bam.
Bam, 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 bam. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Is Football. Welcome to a show that we haven't had in a month because this guy was busy in Germany riding other grown men's necks. Big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Big up to Castor who sent in the first super chat of the day. He says, imagine claiming Scouse not English and proceeds to ride another man's shoulder and supporting Southgate haram tactics. Could never be me. If you guys are wondering, just quickly for the people at the back, everyone welcome. Spam W's in the chat for Tom Little. How you doing, Tom, man?
Okay, that's been a while, lad. It's been a while. Forgot what this channel looked like.
How dare you say that? You forgot what the channel looked like. That's so rude. That's so rude. Don't disrespect this football audience like that. Big up.
No,
so
it's
why
good to
were
be
you
back.
riding another man's neck?
There was actually a logical reason. We lost Deezy in the crowd. So I had to, David had to... See? We found Deezy. That's what I was on. I was on scouting duty and we found him. That's all it was.
Unbelievable. Big up to Small Quotes who sends in a super chat. He says Tom Saghir, which is Arabic for Tom Little.
I appreciate that. I mean, I have no idea how to read that, but sure. Thank you.
Tom is the first word, and then the second word is a Saghir, which means little. That's what that means. So yeah.
Do you read from left?
I'm actually genuinely
right
more
to left
Scouse than you.
How?
Because you're moving like a Jedi.
Fucking hell, who taught you that? Who taught you what a fucking Jedi means? Someone in the comments, I want to know who the fuck taught you what Jedi
fucking
means.
Jedi, lad!
Lad, what is this? What am I listening to right now?
Man. Shut up, Haz. Someone clip this and send this to me, so I'm going to send it to Haz. Shut up, Haz, man. I told him, listen.
Jedi.
Yes,
Jesus
he told me to
Christ.
call you a Jedi because I'm not even Scouse and I was supporting everyone against England. And you're Scouse and you are supporting England with Trent on the bench. The audacity. The audacity. You know what? I'm actually going to move you here next to the Mank. I'm going to be right next to Trent on the screen right here. You could be next to
What? You want to go next to the Scouser who's going to Madrid?
There you are. There you are. That's crazy. Hey, there's more allegations, Tom. Riding someone's shoulders yet claiming he's 6 foot.
How do people... I will say it again. I was looking for someone that we had lost in the crowd. If you watch the video back, you see me point him out and shout him. That's what it is.
Castor, I see you in the chat. Clip up that Jedi part, please, and send it to me. I want to send it to Haz.
Who the
Mod?
Jedi. Jesus Christ.
Jedi, lad. Listen, mods, keep pushing the likes. Let's go, guys. We want to get to 100 likes. Tom Little is back. Don't disrespect Tom. Because we have already 250 people in here. We ain't even started yet. We want to be on 100 likes already. What's this fraudulence in the chat? This is you watching us. I want you to hit this X button, hit this like button right here. Every single one of you guys right now hit the like button and subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Tom Little's channel is about to be in the title now. I forgot to put it. I'm about to put it now. So, Castor, Smoke, Red Lion, big up to all of you guys. Tom, first topic of the day, you get me, the infamous Lenny Yoro moving to Manchester United. Tell me your thoughts, because this has been a topic of meltdown for the Liverpool fans.
I don't get the meltdown. I'm not asked. It just doesn't make sense to pay what would be our third highest transfer fee of all time for someone with less than 100 professional games in a position where he probably wouldn't even be a guaranteed starter. Plus, you'd be putting him on 150 grand a week, which is more than McAllister, more than Jota, more than Robertson, more than Diaz, more than Gomez, more than Canate. He'd be in the upper echelon of earners. I'm sure the football club like him, but we would not make the move for the price that he's went for, which I'm fine with. If people are going to ask me, oh, but he's good, he's this, he's that, blah, blah. No one here watches the Uber Eats League. No one. So I can't comment on him. How can I comment on him? All I can go by is I've watched Jarell Quansah for me last season. Jarell Quansah is very good. I don't need to add another centre back above him in the pecking order. You know what? I'm actually quite happy with the centre back options we've got as it stands. I know some people are panicking, this, that, and the other. I'm fine with the centre back options we've got. I don't think that's a position that needs to be primarily.
Why do you always overdo it? Like, you always say stuff. Let me go back to my natural position. You always say stuff, and like I'm almost there agreeing with you, and I'm sat here shaking my head, and then you always go over the top, and you do too much. This is the problem with you. Why do you always take it to the next level and say we don't need a centre back when you yourself said we need a centre back at the start of this window?
Yes, because my view has changed. I look at the centre back options we've got now. You've got Virgil van Dijk, you've got Ibrahim Konate, you've got Jarell Quansah, you've got Sepp van den Berg, and you've got Joe Gomez as your 5.
You're actually counting Sepp van den Berg because
I am,
quick in the Bundesliga.
Well,
that's your logic.
I'm counting Sepp van den Berg because Slot's clearly taken a liking to him throughout this pre-season so far. So I wouldn't be shocked if he ends up staying and being a rotation piece and playing a part next season. That's why I'm counting him. And for all intents and purposes, he was apparently very good in the Bundesliga last season. I can't remember who done it. I think it was Who Scored. They done a team of the season out of all under-21 players, and he was ranked as the best centre-back, best under-21 centre-back on the planet, based off of their metrics. So he must have been doing something right. And to have that coming in, homegrown as well, so I'm not wasting the spot like we've been doing for the past 4 fucking years on Adrian. He's homegrown, he fills up quota, and he can be a rotation piece. I don't see why that's an issue. If we were spending 15 million on him,
why are you like this? I don't get it. Why do you never learn? This is our second summer running, working with each other, and you still make the same dumbass mistakes. Actually, third summer running. Why do you sit up here and not expect someone who's injury prone to get injured again?
I am expecting him to get injured again.
So you trust Konate to play 38 games?
No.
Perfect. So essentially we have how many centre backs then? 3.
4.
So you think Sepp van den Berg can start like away at Man City?
Yeah, if it comes down to it.
There you are. And that's exactly the problem, ladies and gentlemen. Tom never learning. Same way Quansah cost us away at Old Trafford. This guy don't learn. This is the problem with you. First of all, Sepp van den Berg doesn't want to be here. Last I checked, Tom Little's logic is what? If you don't want to be here, fuck off. That's what you say, right?
Mm-hmm.
With that exact accent as well. Because I'm not a Jedi, I'm Scouse in heart. You know that we're pricing him out of a move. Don't lie, Tom. You know that deep down.
I mean, I wouldn't say 20 million is pricing someone out of a move when you look at everything that's gone on in his career. Plus, ultimately, if we value him at that, why should we sell him for less? I think the only reason he asked to go was because he doesn't think there's a chance to play for Liverpool next year. I see it differently. I think there is a chance to play for Liverpool next year because I expect Konate to get injured. So there will be opportunity. Plus, we're going to be playing upwards of 55 to 60 games next season, depending on how far you get in competitions.
Oh, you really think next season we're going to cook like that?
Well, so you've got minimum 38 games in the league.
Correct.
Minimum 8 games in the Champions League.
Okay.
Because it's changed now. So that's 46.
If we don't finish 1 to 8, then yes, we'll have to play 2 extra games.
No, you play 8 anyway. You only play the 2 extra. The 2 extra games would take it to 10.
No,
So,
you play 6 anyway, and the 2 extra games.
No. You play 8 group games now. Look it up.
No,
you
it's
play
6.
8. No, it's 8.
It's 6, and then what happens is the team
It is 8.
It's not. It's not. Stop shouting.
It's 8. Chat.
It's the team. The teams 1 to 8 go through directly, and then 8 to 23 have playoffs.
Thank you,
It's
Dovecard.
Okay,
It's
no
8.
problem. It's 8. Okay.
So you play minimum 8 in the Champions League.
46.
You're playing minimum 1 in both cups. That takes it to 48.
8.
That's if Liverpool have the shittest season going and get knocked out of everything at the earliest possible opportunity. Now, I don't know about you, Husam, but I have slightly higher hope for the football club than getting knocked out of every single cup at every single opportunity. Do you agree?
Yes, of course. We won't. I don't think
let's say Liverpool
unless
gets
we
to the
draw City away in both cups or something.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen. So let's say we get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not the problem. The problem is you think Sepp van den Berg is good enough. That's the problem.
For 4th choice centre back, yes, I do, because I don't need my 4th choice centre back.
This is the problem with you. This is the problem with you, and this is why go. But see now, this is how I know I got them. Whenever your hands are up in the sky like this, this is how
I just want to know what you want out.
First of all, this guy right here, Jan. Thank you for the super chat. I'm assuming you mean Lukeba, Ederson, and Bakayoko. I'm taking Lukeba. I'm taking Ederson. I am not taking fucking Johan Bakayoko. Let's have some shame and decorum, Jan. And let's elevate our taste a little bit. Because we're Liverpool and we're not Southampton for us to go sign Bakayoko. Bakayoko is not a positive signing whatsoever. I don't want Bakayoko at all. I want other forwards who are established who can actually put the ball in the back of the net. The first two I agree with. Smoke is saying, nonetheless, we need a left-footed centre-back. And this is the thing now. Your issue is you rate Sepp van den Berg that highly, and you rate Kwanzaa that highly, in which you will trust them in the big moments. Because in reverse, as you say, you expect us to have a good season. If you do expect us to have a good season, it means we will possibly come up against the best clubs in Europe. Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Manchester City, those clubs, we're going to come up against them. If we come up against those clubs, and God forbid a Van Dijk and a Konate is injured or someone like that, we're going to have to end up playing Kwanzaa and Sepp van den Berg as a centre-back partnership. Don't do that. Don't do that, Tom. Don't do that. Because here's the thing. Okay, but here's the thing, Tom. Yoro is on the thumbnail for a reason, because he went to Man United. I agree with you completely. I'm not in meltdown at all. Yesterday, I told the people, guys, there's no reason for us to melt down. No one gives a fuck about Yoro. I'm not going to pay 60 million when his contract expires next summer.
Yeah,
and he doesn't value us as first option. So we agree there. The problem is you always do it to the next level, which is, we don't need a centre back anyway because we have Sepp van den Berg. Don't do that, because that's how the club becomes shit institution.
Hold on. I'm only saying that based off of everything that's come out about how Slot rates Van den Berg. If Van den Berg does go PSV, obviously you need another centre back.
No, I'm saying we need one regardless.
But you don't, though, because Van den Berg's going to be 4th choice.
We do, because Konate is made from Weetabix. That's literally why.
So Konate's made from Weetabix. So let's say Konate misses 2 months this season. He has an injury which keeps him out. No, he has an injury which keeps him out for 2 months straight.
Okay.
Do you not think Van Dijk, Kwanzaa, Gomez, and Van den Berg can rotate for 2 months?
Why would you not take someone like a Lukeba? Just tell me, explain to me genuinely. Look at the centre-back market, Tom. It's stacked. Diomande, Inacio, Silva, Lukeba.
Do you want to know why I'm not taking Lukeba? Because he has a release clause that comes into effect next summer.
For
60 million.
I think he's a lot cheaper than that now anyway.
No, he isn't. He's RB Leipzig starting centre-back.
Are you talking about Lukeba or Simakan?
Lukeba.
And Simakan?
Simakan's who you'd replace Joe Gomez with. He's a right-back, centre-back hybrid.
You wouldn't take him?
No. I've watched a lot of sport in Lisbon. I don't rate Diamande as highly as others do. I think that Inacio is who you'd buy to do the left back type role, which I quite like. The left back who becomes a centre back and thing. But again, I just don't think we're gonna do that this summer because I don't think Tsimikas is gonna move on. As much as I would like Tsimikas to come,
you wouldn't do a big dick move and go steal Calafiori from Arsenal.
That deal's held up because of something outside of Arsenal's control.
Yes, I accept that.
I think the window on taking over that deal and hijacking that deal is closed anyway.
The window is never closed until the player is in the shirt and signed it. Perfect example is Ramy and Willian and others. Let's not go there.
What with us?
No, not with us. But Willian was at Spurs.
Yeah.
And then he went and signed for Chelsea at the fucking Spurs training ground.
Yeah. So what was the point with Loic Remy when he
Loic Remy? I think it was. I think no, it wasn't us. It wasn't at QPR. I swear.
No, he was at QPR.
Yeah. No.
He was a QPR player. He went on loan to Newcastle for the season. QPR got him back. We had a bid accepted. We done a medical. We then found something out. No. We then found something out and then stopped pursuing the deal.
Oh, he was the guy that had the heart thing. Yeah. He was the guy that had the heart thing.
So no deal was hijacked there. It was just we didn't bite and we instead went for fucking Manuel Balotelli.
But my point is, the reason why I'm throwing all these names at you, and actually the reason why I haven't melted down about the Yoro thing is because the centre back market is stacked, Tom. Like me and you genuinely right now can go around the world and probably name 15 centre backs that would be good options to add to Liverpool. Let's not cap here. We actually could.
Yes, but again, you asked me, is it a problem position? Not to the extent that other positions are.
Oh, of course not.
If I'm wrong, if I can only make 2 signings this window because Slot wants to give youngsters a chance next season, a centre back's not being signed because I need to address other positions.
I'm signing DM and forward. That's what I'm signing.
I think centre back is 4th on the priority list.
I agree with you. No problem. I don't have a problem.
So I knowing how this.
But then, how do you come to the conclusion that we don't need one, though? That's the issue. You get it?
Because knowing how this football club operates, it is a case of I don't need one this window. Because
what's your order your priorities in order? What's the order?
DM is number 1 priority.
Agreed.
Left back is number 2 priority.
Disagree.
Forward is number 3 priority, and centre back is number 4 priority.
Okay, so we agree on 1 and 4. We just disagree.
If you want to swap forward and left back round, I'm not that arsed. If you get me.
That's fine. But we agree on the priority list. I'm just saying, look, the options that are in the current market right now, as things stand, are so stacked. I don't know that the same options will be available a year from now or whatever when we decide to eventually make that decision. And that's the thing for me. I didn't melt down about Yoro. You thought that me and you were going to have a Yoro argument before you told me off the screen. We didn't have a Yoro argument because I actually agree with you. And I told Liverpool fans yesterday, if you're having a meltdown over the Euro thing, get a grip. Because he's not worth that much money now.
Husam, the issue is you cannot tell what the situation's going to be next summer. So, for all we know...
Why do you always look at next summer, though?
No, because you've just said... No, Husam, you've just said that the centre-back market's stacked right now. You've got no guarantees it'll be that way next summer. Correct. And that I agree with. But my point to that is you also don't know the state of our centre-back situation next summer. What's not to say Quansah has another really good season, takes more steps, and then at the end of next season, we're sitting there.
With Quansah. You're missing the point. I have no problem with Quansah.
But this is my point.
I think Quansah is better than Yoro now, by the way. He's actually better than Yoro.
I think he is. I think Quansah's proven it at the very top level. My point is, Liverpool are not going to spend 200 million quid this window. We know that for a fact. We're going to spend probably... We're not going to. Let's be real. Unless
Diaz, we sell Diaz, we will.
Unless Diaz was to go, and I don't think Diaz is going to go now.
Please, I'm begging you. Please, I mean, please. Me and his dad have the same exact dream. Me and his dad have the same dream. I have the same dream as Luis Diaz Senior. Please go play for Barcelona. I'm begging you. Nico Williams to Barcelona is off, so this guy can fuck off at
Is
my
it?
club, please. I'm saying I hope that
Oh,
happens so he can fuck
I
off.
was gonna say, look, yeah, I don't think Diaz is gonna get this move now because I think Nico Williams is gonna go there. Therefore, you're gonna struggle to bring in a forward. Therefore, if you're gonna bring one in, it's not gonna be an 80, 90 million pound one. It's gonna be a 20, 30 youngster. Same goes with left back. If Tsimikas goes, you might see 40 to 50 spent on the left back. If not, it's going to be another young rotation piece option. There is one position that every single person who supports Liverpool agrees needs to be addressed this summer. And that's where the majority of the money should go, and that is defensive midfield.
But we don't need to spend majority of the money. There's cheap options there, which are actually good, by the way.
Like who?
Ederson, 100%. I'm taking fucking Ederson tomorrow.
He's. I think while I was away, I started thinking about it more. I just wish there was I'd spend the majority of the money on DM if I can get myself a top one. That's the thing. I don't exactly know who.
You know who's actually
I know the more.
DM?
You know who I want. You know who I'd really want.
Many?
I mean, yeah, obviously everyone.
Everyone would take Many.
Fucking hell. It's not a fucking. What a stupid little question. Would I take Chouameni?
Of course.
Like, I just wish we had a time machine and I could go back and sign Fabinho again, because that's exactly who needs a partner.
This is true.
McAllister. When you look at the makeup of the squad, I don't need a DM who's fantastic on the ball. I agree with you again. I just need someone who's going to get rough, tough into tackles, win the ball back.
Would you take Ugarte?
100% I'd take Ugarte.
Same.
100%. And I don't know why we've not looked at that deal yet. Because if you just put Ugarte alongside McAllister and have Trent inverting, you're cooking. You've got every type of build-up produced. And then you add in just constant ball winning.
The DM position, I agree with Tom 100%, and this is something that I've been saying as well. I hate the fact I'm agreeing with Tom. I think I'm wrong now just because I agree with him. But I feel like, here's the thing, people always try to just put out names out there without actually realizing like what they bring to the table. I'll give you a prime example, Zubimendi. There's people in the chat saying Zubimendi. McAllister is clear of Zubimendi. And McAllister and Zubimendi are the same exact profile.
Do you know who else, Husam? Do you know who else?
It makes no sense. Why would I put two McAllisters?
Do you know another name? João Neves. I don't need João Neves because I've already got my João Neves
to begin with.
I've got my João Neves type player in McAllister who is better. I don't need another one 100%. Of them. 100%. I need a ball winner to go alongside them.
That's what I've been telling people all summer. We need a bastard just tackling people and shit. That's literally what I want.
We just need a Mascherano, a Fabinho, a fucking
Casemiro, young virgin.
Yeah, a prime Casemiro, someone like that who is not necessarily the greatest on the ball, but he's just going to get stuck into these tackles, win the ball back, and then give it to someone else who is better at passing. That's what we need.
For all the people who are saying Ugarte was trash last season, he played under Luis Enrique, who would play Tom Little over Casemiro if Tom Little can pass better. That's just what Luis Enrique does. That's the Enrique thing. Varela's another one. Guys, do you actually watch the players or do you just put out names? Varela is literally McAllister 2.0. Why the fuck would I want Varela? I don't want Varela. He's the exact same thing as McAllister. There is no point. There is actually no point. I don't want Zubimendi. I don't want Varela. I don't want anyone similar to McAllister whatsoever because it would actually be pointless.
The thing is, people look at Ugarte and see the flaws in his game, which you'd lie if you said there weren't any.
Yeah, he ain't a good passer. We said that from last year.
Yes, but then you go and look at the situation you're going to surround him with. He's going to have the best passer in the Premier League to his right and one of the best tempo controllers in the Premier League to his left. He doesn't need to be good at passing. He needs to be good at three things: tackling, intercepting, and heading. He's fine at all of them.
Possibly.
Yeah. Anything you could ask for defensively from a defensive midfielder, that's what I need. I don't need this tempo dictator. I just need someone to win the ball. That's all I need.
Like Andrek.
What did he
And
do to his hair during the Euros, by the way? Why did he go for like some purple mohawk?
His hair is crazy. But that's why Ederson suits the bill more. When you go compare Ederson to a Varela's so much more like the passer type and shit like that, while Ederson is like the tackler. You know, that's the thing. Like for me, I look at Ederson and I go like, that's genuinely what the doctor ordered.
I mean, you know what's good, you know,
and he's available on cheap. That's why when you say spend the money, who's even an expensive DM right now that's available to begin with?
I mean, what's going on, Husam, is my hear me out signing for fucking years in Amadou Onana's finally got his move.
Tom, fuck off, because he's not even a DM to begin with.
Yeah, but he has the numbers. He has the numbers that I need. Tom, exactly the numbers that I need.
Please, man, don't do that to me. Please stop. Can we not fight? We've actually had a very good show. 20 minutes, no fights. You know, let's not do that. Please, Kalman.
No, I know. Yeah. We all know who the DM at Villa is. It's going to be Kamara. That's another name that you'd look at and go, maybe that's the kind of guy you'd want in there. Someone who's tall, can intercept the ball, get stuck.
Do you think they sell Kamara? They just sold Luis, though. That's the problem.
No, I don't think they do. But I'm just saying, as a profile player, that's the kind of thing.
That's the same one that with the same thing with Douglas Luiz. Actually, I didn't want Douglas Luiz at Liverpool because he's McAllister 2.0 as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing people need to understand. If you have salt, you don't put more salt. You go get pepper. That's just kind of how it works. Like,
we are going to, based on what Slot played at final, you're going to play a pivot next year. My pivot can't be the same player twice. I need a complementary piece. They need to complement each other. One's a passer, one's a tackler. One's an attacker, one's a defender type thing. That's how it works. I can't have the same player twice. It doesn't make sense. So when I'm seeing stuff about, oh, we should go spend 100 million on Joao Neves, I just look at it and go, why would I do that?
Joao Neves is not even a DM or anything we need, bro. Listen, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones, Becetic, McAllister, Soboslai, Gravenberg. It's so fucking obvious what all these guys are missing. One asshole. That's all we need, bro. I wish I'm joking. I'm actually not joking. We deadass just need an asshole who just tackles the shit out of people. That's it. You get me a tackler right now, and I'm shaking your hand. Couldn't give a fuck from where, how old he is, whatever, all this shit. I genuinely don't care. All we need is a destroyer. All we need is someone to just tackle the shit out of people. And the thing is, when you look at like someone like an Ugarte, obviously his passing ain't that good, but think about this logically. If Trent's inverting, and I've got McAllister over there, bro, why the hell would I need a DM who knows how to pass?
Mm-hmm.
Why? You know what I would tell Ugarte? Just tackle and give the ball to McAllister. Fuck off. That's it.
I know it's like off topic. Why does everyone think that by the time Slot's going to see all the players in training, the window shuts like a week later? Every
the
single
window shuts a month later.
Yeah, every single player's back on the 5th of August. I think it might be the 6th or the 7th. The window shuts on the 30th. So even if the basis is he wants to see everyone before he makes any requests of the transfer, staff, it's not like we're going to be rushing to get the deal done before the deadline. He's got a month. Is it an ideal situation? No, obviously not. I would rather we had everyone in pre-season now, so Slot could make his decision, and then we move quickly. But that's not how it goes. We've got to deal with the hand that we've been dealt.
No, but that's where I think that's the negative. I don't like that opinion at all, because the whole concept was for Slot to not make any transfer decisions, not to get involved in that shit.
When we're not idiots. When we say he's not making transfer decisions, he obviously gets to go. He's the guy who was the coach. He's the guy who sees them day in, day out in training. He's the guy who's got to get these people to implement his system. So he's the guy who's best versed to say, these are the positions that aren't working. What he isn't allowed to do, and what I agree with, is go, these are the positions that aren't working, so I want this player. I want that player. The situation will be, he will go into a meeting, he will say, I think I need a defensive midfielder, and I need a left back, for example. The meeting will end, everyone will fuck off and go do their jobs, a week or so later, everyone will come back and Slot will have 2 new players. Because the transfer committee will have gone, looked through the scouting reports, looked through all the data, identified the
I
best
believe we'll
players.
sign players.
dealt
People are
with
doing
midfield.
too much. I don't
Yes.
think we're not going to sign anyone.
We're not going to end this window without signing anyone.
Yeah,
Do I think we'll
agree.
sign 5 players? No. I think we'll get 2. I think we'll get 2. Maybe
We'll see.
3.
I'll try to find out a bit more today. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. I want to go to the super chats. Guys, hit the like button. Subscribe to This Is Football right now. We have Tom Little back. 600 people in here. Let's get to 200 likes at least. At least, Habibis. Yalla. 200 likes. ASAP. So, big up to my guy, Jack Howe, who says, if we go into this new season with the same exact squad, LFC are effectively saying they think Slot going to do better than Klopp with the same tools, laughing my ass out. This is why I say I don't think we don't sign anyone. We are going to sign players. And if we don't sign anyone, I've already said, I'm going to come on the channel, shave my mustache in front of everyone. Like, that's how confident I am. I'm going to sit up here and have no mustache. You know, so that's how confident I am that we're going to sign players. And I agree with, by the way, if we go to the season with the same exact squad, I think top 4 might become a doubt then. Forget Yoro for a second. Who every scout in the world thinks this generation, by the way. You guys have signed 1 starting centre back since Virgil van Dijk 2008. Genuinely disgraceful.
I mean,
Tom?
Again, not really.
First of all, can you come closer to the mic? That would be nice.
Because you've got to consider the situation. So you signed Virgil van Dijk. Your centre back options at that point were Van Dijk, Gomez, Matip, Lovren. That was your centre backs for the end of 17-18, all of 18-19, all of 19-20. 2021, you don't sign anyone. You let Lovren go. You bring Fabinho in to play centre back. Doesn't work. You have injuries. The next season, you sign Konate.
Well.
No, you signed Konate the season after. So then your centre back options at that point are Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez, and Matip. No one had a problem with that as centre back options. It stayed like that for the next couple seasons, and then who comes in? Quansah comes through. So then your centre back options are Van Dijk, Konate, Matip, Quansah, Gomez. That is fine. I cannot have a 5-man centre back lineup of players who are all worth 70 fucking million. Because someone won't be playing, someone will be unhappy, someone will get pissed off. It just doesn't work. I'm not. Would we have been better if we'd have signed Konate a year beforehand? Obviously, because we probably would have won the league that year. Because we were close to doing it with no fucking centre backs. So if you have a centre back, you're looking a lot better off. But am I sitting here now going, oh my God, we should have done this, we should have done that? No, I'm quite happy with how we managed the centre back situation in the years gone by.
It's the midfield that was the problem. Big up to
Yes.
Sam, says, hope you're doing well, Husam. See you more often during the season. Love and best wishes meanwhile. Thank you, Sam Banerjee, my brother. Big up to you. I know there's a lot of people taking it easy as well with like kind of watching stuff about content and shit this summer. And I understand because this summer's been quite dead, to be honest with you. Big up to you. Big up to Gags, who says, I can't lie. I don't know why I feel like we leave ourselves short going into the season. I hope this new regime proves me wrong. What do you guys predict? I mean, I hope the regime proves everyone wrong. I hope the regime, you know, kind of wakes up a little bit. I am disappointed in the fact that we're waiting around, to be honest. The one thing that kind of fills me with a bit of confidence is kind of the players that we want. No one else kind of wants. Like, no one else has been linked to Ederson besides us, you know? No one else has been linked to Ait Nouri besides us. No one else has kind of been linked to these players besides us. The ones that we face competition for, we kind of just, you know, if you're not our first option, we're kind of just moving on to someone else, which is how it should be, you know? Option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. Big up to Ed, who says, so we are not rating Bajcetic anymore. No, we definitely rate Bajcetic. Bajcetic, sorry, is just not an out-and-out DM.
Stefan Bajcetic has played 1 game of football in over 18 months. How can I then put him in the starting 11 and expect high levels of performance?
And he's not an out-and-out DM either.
No, what needs to happen is Bajcetic's development needs to be closely monitored. And it needs to be carefully looked at. So we don't have another stress injury. You can't put all the pressure on him again. That's the way I see it. Does this mean now I don't rate Bajcetic? No. but I just want to manage his development carefully, as everyone should do.
What I don't get is the LFC fan base thinking we are going to have a good season. Depends on expectation, but say with the way we operate, logic flawed. No, I agree with this, and I agree with that's the thing with what Tom is saying as well. This is the problem with Tom saying. Tom sometimes makes conflicting sentences when he says stuff like this. You know, we're gonna have a good season next season, yeah, but then you need signings to have a good season because you cannot change nothing, and then everyone else changes around you, and then you expect to just be as good.
I agree, but when I say with the way we operate, I mean temper your expectations. You're not buying 5 new starters. I mean, with the way we operate, you'll get maybe.
But I don't want
to.
But you're being unfair here, Tom, because I don't think anyone wants 5 starters.
No, but I'm saying that if you're looking at the starting 11 right now, I think you're only going to get 1 signing who starts next season.
I think we need 3 people who start. I think we need a starting DM.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need a starting left back. Let's not do the Robertson thing again, please. I beg you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need a starting forward.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
You don't need a starting forward.
Let's not do the Jota thing again. You did it last summer. It bit you in the ass, and we finished below Arsenal, and then it was no longer funny, in my opinion. So let's not go there. Let's not go there. Literally, if we signed Mateta, we would have been league champions. Let's just fucking stop, please. Let's not do this again. Listen, depending on Jota and Konate for the 3rd year in the row is like you're just shoving a middle finger up your own ass.
But then I ask, what forward are you buying then? What starting forward are you buying?
You know who I will buy right now? Ivan Toney, 40 million. Call Brentford, 40 million. Boom. And you laugh all you want.
We're never going to agree.
It's funny how you laugh when we employ Darwin Nunez, and you're laughing. He made Uruguay lose in the Copa America because of all the fucking chances he missed. And you're sat here laughing at the guy that has shown us fuck all to be positive about for the last 2 years. That's who our striker is. And our left winger is Luis Diaz, who done fuck all in the Copa America as well besides dribble. And you're sat here actually thinking that it's a good idea to go into this next season with them both.
Do I want to? No. Do I understand why we're going to?
Yeah, I'm here to ask you your opinion. I'm not interviewing Michael Edwards.
In an ideal, you want an ideal world.
It's not ideal world. We're Liverpool Football Club. We can afford to sign a fucking forward who scores goals. How's that a crazy thing?
Diaz and Nunez fuck off. Alvarez and Gorgon come in.
I'd take that right now, to be honest with you.
That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what you do. That's how you fix your problems in the attack. Are we going to do that? No. But do I think that the first game of the season, everyone's fit, or not even the first game of the season, just in the season, if everyone's fit, Diaz and Nunez start? No, I don't.
But that's not the point, Tom. Once again, see, Tom, you have to operate as intelligent.
No, but Husam, we cannot sit here and just live in this idealistic world.
One's asking you to live in an idealistic world. Stop twisting my statements.
The only way we buy a forward is if one goes.
Yes, sell. For me personally, if you want idealistic world, I sell both. That's idealistic world.
Yes, idealistically you sell.
Now, in a real world, I'd sell Diaz. That's real world. That's not idealistic.
Yes,
that's normal.
The issue is
PSG.
No one's going to buy Nunez, and B, I think the only suitor for Diaz has got eyes on someone else in Nico Williams. If they get Nico Williams, no one's buying fucking Diaz. You know what we needed?
We send them to PSG or something.
They're getting Husam, so they don't need one. You know what we needed? We needed Diaz to have a really fucking good Copa America, and for Nico Williams to have a shit Euros.
He didn't because he fucking sucks.
And it went the other way around. Nico Williams had a really good Euros, and Diaz had a shit Copa America.
Let me ask you a question. Would you call Barcelona send Luis Diaz and 20 million for Araujo? Be honest. That way your favorite Uruguayan striker can have his bestie as well, so they can suck each other off at halftime.
Isn't Araujo injured now?
That's not the point, Tom. Can you just answer the question?
It kind of is. There might be a... Let me go have a look at the Barca squad first. I want to see the Barca squad. Is there anyone I'd do it for, like, Alejandro Balde.
Balde? Oh, I would take him as well, to be fair.
Or like a... I mean, obviously I do it for Yamal. But like,
you really think straight swap for Yamal? We'd have to sell fucking 5 players to get Lamine Yamal. Even if he said yes, have some shame and decorum. I said Lamine Yamal, bro. Have some shame. And then
No,
you have
but
people like this. Tom, can you respond to this in 10 seconds? Because I can't.
why would I swap Diaz for Rafinha? I don't do anything. I don't improve. It's just stupid.
They say Slot hasn't seen a squad yet, so they can't make transfers. He won't see them all until 1 week before the window closes. How convenient. 0 signings.
He sees them a month before the window closes. And if you want me to be honest, this man is probably not going to need to see Diaz and Nunes to figure out if he needs a midfielder. The only midfielder he's not going to see until the very end is Alexis McAllister. Do we think McAllister needs to be seen by Arne Slot to figure out whether he fits in the team or not?
No, definitely not. He's good regardless.
There is a
that
middle
one
ground.
Arne Slot just needs to have a brain.
Yes, there is a middle ground that it falls in, i.e. Slot couldn't have made any decisions on the squad up until now, but he doesn't need to wait until the end of the USA tour to figure out which positions he needs. My guess is that by the 25th to the 28th, that meeting will happen. Yes, but by the end of July,
I agree. I don't understand how Husam and Co look at Ederson and see he's a DM. He's a box-to-box. Pepelu seems like a good fit.
Who the fuck is Pepelu?
This is the problem with the selection. Selection has, I realize, he has an edginess kink. Like, he actually gets off by being edgy all the time, even more than you. And the thing is, when you look at Ederson, and when you look at modern-day football selection, since you want to be so up and mighty, when you look at modern-day football, there is a lack of destroyers anyway to begin with. There is a problem with, in modern-day football, there aren't that many destroyers because everyone's all about passing the fucking football now. But when you look at Ederson's stats, he's a lot closer to what a DM is than all the others. If you want to talk about out-and-out DM the way that you want it, then you have to look at the likes of Palhinha, Ugarte, which there aren't that many of them available to begin with. So that's the thing.
Lad, I'm trying to find who this fucking Pepelu fella is.
Edwards is part of FSG, the same FSG who don't care and have no ambition. Hughes is a failed Bournemouth sporting director, 1 signing maximum. Tom, can you respond to this guy, please?
Why is it fucking Ryan? Right. Yes, Edwards is part of FSG. Edwards runs the football club now. Edwards deserves an element of trust. Hughes is not a failed Bournemouth sporting director. They had their best window in their club's history under him. If we make 1 signing max, would I be a bit angry? Sure. But I will go by what I said yesterday. If Arne Slot only wants 1 signing, then fair enough. But he's got to perform with the squad that he gets at the end of the window. It will be different if he asks
fair
for more.
enough. Fuck that fair enough stuff. We're cooking the shit out of Arne Slot if he only wants 1 signing. That's not good enough.
I just operate on that basis. If he feels that he only needs 1 signing, and we get him that 1 signing, he's got to hit every single thing that we say he's got to hit.
We sign players, but worried it's not enough players. Look, I think we need 4 players: centre back, left back, DM, and striker, or a forward. I'd be happy with 3 of them. That's what I would be happy with. I could take a year without a centre back as long as we get the other 3 through the door. That's what I want. And that's realistic, not idealistic world, as Tom claims. Husam, how is the catch-up doing? Tom, you're falling into the PR trap. We only make 1 signing max. We'll finish 6th next season, in my opinion, below the max. And this is the problem with a reactionary fuck like you. You see 1 signing of Lenny Yoro, and then you lose your mind. Their centre-backs, would you trade United centre-backs for our centre-backs, Ryan? We have Virgil van Dijk, Konate, Kwanzaa, Joe Gomez right now. Would you trade them for Yoro, Martinez, Lindelof, and Maguire as things stand? This is the problem with people like you. I wouldn't make that trade.
Ryan has shiny new toy syndrome. He sees a shiny new toy and he bins everything off.
Yeah.
We still have a very fucking good squad, people.
Imagine.
Mate. Sam,
imagine thinking Yoro's better than Yoro right now is not better than Kwanzaa. Never mind Konate.
Husam, please, for me, first stream back, can you put him in timeout? I just don't want to deal with this shit right now.
You're a mod. You can time him out if you want. Diaz shaking my head. We used to employ...
I don't. Can I?
Yes, you can. You're a mod. Diaz shaking my
I
head.
don't have YouTube open. Give me a minute.
We used to employ Barnes. How far we fell. Yeah, Jack, honestly, the Diaz one. Listen, I see Mr. Link in the chat and he always cries every time I mention Nunez. But some people just want to hear the comfortable lies over uncomfortable reality. And the reality is Nunez is fucking shit and he cost us last season. Fact. I feel like there's a lot of legs in the Gordon deal. What a signing he would be. Best left winger in the league. I love Gakpo, but Gordon is better than Gakpo on the left.
He's on timeout now for 5 minutes. I'm breathing. I'm relaxed.
Gordon is better. By the way, this super chat actually is not that bad.
Right, yes. Gordon is a good
No,
replacement.
factually, he was the best left winger in the league last season. That's not even a bad super chat, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd 100% say Gordon. He's 100% better than Diaz, and him and Gakpo as two rotation as options on the left gives you a very strong rotation set on that side for the next 5 years. But the issue is, I mean, I still think we get Gordon, but I think we get him next summer when he's in the last year of his deal. I just don't see how we get the deal done this summer.
Your issue is the following. If he has a better season even this year than the one he had last year, you're talking even more money. And
am I though?
You're talking more clubs interested in him. And you're talking a football club that cannot compete in transfer sagas, aka Liverpool Football Club.
Right, but again, he moves into the last year of his deal next season, for one. So his price can't increase that much, if at all. If anything, it probably goes down. And Liverpool have an edge in the sense of he's a Liverpool fan, and he made that abundantly clear, and he would do a lot for this move, as was seen by all the carry-on after the move didn't happen. Mm-hmm. So unless Real Madrid fucking come in next summer, which, let's keep it real, they have Vinny Jr., they're probably not going to want Anthony fucking Gordon, then I think we're fine on the Anthony Gordon front in terms of convincing him.
I'm so, like, shocked that you said idealistic world and didn't say Rodrigo, by the way.
I mean...
Because that's an idealistic world signing right there.
Yeah, but I don't think we need a right winger this summer.
He can play on the left. Don't do that. Don't even try.
I'd rather Gordon off the left than Rodrigo.
Can we stop hyping up? You'd rather Gordon over Rodrigo?
Yeah. Off the left, yeah. I'd rather Rodrigo off the right.
Someone make me this exact video, but with Tom Little on it, please. Someone make me the same exact one, but with Tom Little. He just said Anthony Gordon is better than Rodrigo.
I never said that. I said that. Great, we're now inventing words. I just said I would rather play Rodrigo off the right and have Gordon for the left. That's all I said.
Left winger right now. One option, Rodrigo or Gordon.
Right now?
Yes.
To play off the left?
Yes.
Gordon.
Fuck my life. Fuck my life.
Husam, you're asking
the
the man.
only reason he plays.
Hold on.
Because Vinicius is the left winger.
Hold on. You're asking a man who doesn't watch La Liga. Would he rather a player who he's watched a grand total of about 5 fucking times last season, or a player who he watched pretty much every game of last season? I'm gonna go for the player I know more of in Anthony Gordon because I know what he can do.
Would you take Kvaratskhelia over Gordon?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Why are you thinking? Yes, okay, hang on. That's mad. Mad that you're thinking.
I like Gordon. I think
Gordon as well. That doesn't mean he's better than Rodrigo and Kvaratskhelia.
No, but I just go by, again, did I watch much of Rodrigo last year? No. Did I watch much of Kvaratskhelia last year? No. I know what Gordon gives me. Gordon is the type of winger that I like. It's a fact.
Oh my, this is the smallest value super chat you've ever sent selection, but it has the biggest value of impact right there. W super chat in the chat right now, please. Man said he would snitch on his mom for a new signing. Yo, this might be the greatest super chat ever. I'll be sorry. This is an elite super chat right here. Big up to you, selection. Big up to you, selection, man. But said he would snitch on his mom for a new son. I fucking love this comment. Anyway, listen, we're gonna carry on with the stream. Make sure guys are slapping the like button. Make sure guys are subscribing. Big up to Messi FC, Sidi, Ed, Ryan, Caster, Smoke, Red Lion, Jan, Jack, Aslan, Selection, Sam, and Gagandeep for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Please slap the like button, guys. Let's get to 250 likes, 300 likes ASAP. We still have Trent to talk about. Mods, keep pushing the likes. So, Tom. Trent to Real Madrid today. Apparently, he'll give it one more year is the thing, but they're saying, I forgot who the fuck reported it. I think it was Mike Cargill, I think it was. Best thing selection ever said. I agree with that. Apparently, Trent to Madrid is a possibility because of his friendship with Bellingham and shit like that. What do you make of the whole Trent situation?
I think that Trent. You've got three players who are in the final 12 months of the deal. I think Trent's the player who doesn't sign a new deal in the summer. I'll be honest. I think he is. I think that Trent is gonna see at the end of the season what Liverpool's state is, and then make his decision, because he's got all the power right now. And is there a world where he goes Madrid? Yeah, big world where he goes Madrid. We've lost plenty of players in Madrid over the years. That's the issue. I don't think it happens this window, but I can definitely see it happening. I hope it doesn't happen, by the way. I hope that Trent signs a new deal for obvious fucking reasons. But realistic head on, I could definitely see Trent not signing a deal and then wait until the end of the season to see how we look. Because if we're coming sixth and everything looks a bit messy, why would he turn down Madrid to stay at us? But if we're challenging for titles, challenging for Champions League, winning trophies still, he might just stay and play out his whole career there and stay for all that stuff. But I don't think he's going to sign a new deal this summer. I'll be very real.
Why though? Why? Because I'm resting easy with this whole situation.
The allure of being a one club man is fading in football. What is the allure of being this one club man? Why should he say no to Madrid for the rest of his career? Because let's say he goes Madrid, spends 4 years there. When he's 29 and he says, I want to leave Madrid, let's not act like we wouldn't be at the table going, come on, Trent, come back home. You've had your little holiday in Spain. Come back now. You can be captain now. Van Dijk's gone. Obviously, we're going to do that. Trent has the advantage of constantly having a door back to Liverpool. So he gets to experience Madrid and then come back when he's older, when he can be the captain. Because the only thing that people say to me now, why
but I
Trent
think he'll give it
wouldn't
a
go.
season though.
Yeah, he will stay this season. I don't doubt that he'll stay this season.
Yeah, I think he'll stay this season. And also the other thing is the fucking source is Christian Falk, who's a Bayern Munich guy.
Yeah, look, but I look at it in this way. He gives us another season. If we're not in the ideal situation, he gets to go to the best team on the planet and gets to spray passes every week to Vinny Jr., Mbappe, Alphonso Davies, Bellingham, Valverde, Tchouameni, Camavinga, Rodrigo. He does that for a couple of years. The difference is there will be a door back to Liverpool. And the people saying that wouldn't be the case, Michael Owen had the door back to Liverpool when he went Madrid. We were going to sign him until Newcastle outbid us and we couldn't match the bid. There is always a door open if the player is still good. And I'm telling you now, if Trent Alexander-Arnold at 29-30 is still the level of player he is today, Liverpool will want him back.
I think you're delusional. Because if you go to Real Madrid, why would you want to come back to Liverpool? Let's be honest. Real Madrid is the pinnacle of football. Pinnacle,
It is.
absolute pinnacle.
Again, I'm not saying this is what
So if
happens.
Trent goes there for the next 4 or 5
Oh,
years, wins
no.
3 Champions Leagues and 4 La Ligas, why the fuck would he want to come back?
I never said that it's a guarantee. I just said in the case that he would want to come back and do the one thing he hasn't done, which is be the captain of Liverpool, the door isn't going to be shut. For all we know, he could go and spend the rest of his career at Madrid afterwards. But my thing is, I don't think he signs a new deal this summer. I would like him to, but I just don't see it happening.
I'm in a completely different camp too. You know who I am actually worried that will leave? I think Virgil will leave.
I don't
Yeah.
see why Van Dijk would leave.
I like the fact that me and you agree on Mo and Allison. We both like deep down we know they're staying. Those two,
Alisson?
like
Who the
Yeah.
fuck said Alisson?
no, remember a month ago when it was like Allison to Al-Nassr thing?
Oh, when fucking Ryan was sitting here going, I've got a source and he's telling me Alisson's gonna go.
This guy calls our sources ketchup when his source said that Alisson's going Saudi, and I told everyone on the stream he's not going. And I told everyone on the stream Mo Salah's not going. Virgil's the only one that worries me.
I don't see the worry. I think the worry from Virgil has come from the fact that he said something in a post-match interview, hasn't it? People have started
No,
panicking.
I've been worried from the start about the Virgil.
I've never had worry about Van
because
Dijk.
he's Dutch and they have a dream to play for Barcelona.
Why the fuck would he go Barca? They're a mess.
Because that's FC Barcelona, that's why.
That's fine. He will be 34. I don't think he would want to spend the latter years of his career playing alongside Inigo Martinez and fucking having Oriol Romeu screening in front of him. Especially when he's the captain of Liverpool already. I'm actually calm with Virgil van Dijk. I'd say he's my most secure bet to sign a new deal. To be not a lie, Salah's the most secure bet because Salah genuinely fucking loves this football club.
And he's actually going to stay and he'd sign a new contract.
Despite the amount of shit certain sections of our fan base give him, he has genuine love for this football club, which cannot get understated.
Don't ever disrespect my legacy. Don't ever disrespect my legacy.
I can't read that.
No. How about that?
What? It's too zoomed in. I believe we have interest in Leipzig's French Castello Luqueba. I believe we are still in the market for a centre back. Cool. I said that we'll only sign a centre back if Van den Berg leaves.
Husam, your ketchup and mustard.
Oh, have you been saying Luqueba for a couple of days now? Have you?
I've already told the people we're interested in 4 players. I'll say it to you right now.
Because I haven't been watching. I've been in Germany.
Ait Nouri is a real interest. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That one's real. Like, that one is for real interest. Second one is we like a French young centre-back. You get me? Third one is a DM. Ederson, everyone knows about. Second one could be a surprise for people. And the fourth one is a forward that if we signed, the internet would break. Because it's from a club we all hate. And by the way, when you were in Germany, me and Grizz made up. Do you know this?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we fully made up.
How the fuck did that happen?
Yeah, he messaged me before he went to like Hajj and I spoke to him. And, he's like, we kind of just spoke privately and I made everything public. I spoke about it. I was like, yo, we made up. We're good. Me and Grizz are good now. There's literally zero beef between me and Grizz.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Who's that forward then? Who's that forward? Is it?
I cannot tell you.
It's Alvarez. It's Julian Alvarez.
I cannot tell you. All I'm telling you is that one right there. If we sign, you guys
tell me off stream then.
I'm not gonna tell you off stream either, bro. The guy I trust too much for me to just say it. Yeah. But that one right there, I'm telling you right now, the fucking internet will break if it happens.
Do you think it would happen? If you gun to your head right now, do you think it happens this window? Yes or no?
I've always told the guys, I just hope we don't price Diaz out of a move. That's it. And if we genuinely don't price Diaz out of a move, we can actually make that
So
like
it's a...
make that transfer happen.
Oh my God, are you on Rashford?
I'm not. I cannot say. All I'm telling you is the internet will break.
I'd take Rashford, by the way. If we
And
sold
it's a
Diaz,
club we all fucking hate. That's all I'm saying.
if we sold Diaz, I'd take Rashford. I could fix Rashford.
It's a club we all hate, and it would break the internet. Take that and go with it wherever the fuck you want.
But yeah, I forgot what we were on about. To be honest, was it Trent to Madrid?
Yes.
Yeah, look, I don't want it to happen, but I do worry. Van Dijk, I don't worry as much about, and Salah, I don't want. Salah just loves the football club. I think Salah will just stay.
It's more the weirdos that want him gone, if anything.
Yeah, Trent's my worry. Trent is my worry, and he will continue to be my worry because it's Real Madrid.
But why are you worried about Trent and not Virgil? That's the part I don't get.
Because
I'll give you a real world.
do you know what it is? For me, it's
What?
the stage of the career that Trent's got his prime ahead of him. Van Dijk's prime has passed him.
Okay,
so
but if Barcelona come
just,
in, 60 million, do you sell?
60 million for Van Dijk?
Yeah.
Right now.
33-year-old. Yep. There you are. There you are.
No, I don't sell for 60, but I would potentially sell.
I'm not worried about Alisson whatsoever. All that guy wants is to play for Liverpool Football Club, barbecue in his backyard, and play football. That's all he gives a fuck about.
Why? The thing, Al Nassr have just bought a goalkeeper, so the club that wanted him have now filled the position.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm really not worried. I don't know why people. You guys you're actually worried about Alisson. I'm not worried about Alisson whatsoever.
You man need to stop listening to Ryan.
How about this? Next season, next summer.
If Van Dijk leaves on a free, then I think we sign Trent up because we just give Trent the Van Dijk money and he doesn't turn down the Van Dijk money. So it's not the end of the world. Will it be a blow? 100%. But it's not the end of the world.
I agree with you. Sometimes when you spend money and you squeeze the fuck out of that lemon and he goes on a free, it's okay. It's really not the end of the world.
If Mo Salah went on a free, would I be fuming? No. Not necessarily because we've got our money's worth for him. Same with Van Dijk. There'd be annoyance with Trent because the value is still so high and there's still so much left to give. But with a 34-year-old Van Dijk or a 33-year-old Mo Salah, it's different. And the case is different. So you got to play it all by ear. I mean, we say all this. I know what I would want my ideal window to be. You know what you want your ideal window to be.
What's your ideal window? So it's going to be so ideal.
I don't know who it would be at left back, but it would be like one of them centre back, left back hybrids, like a Calafiori, for example. Not him exactly, but just names.
Just give me 4 names.
I'll chuck Lukeba there because I think he could do it. Lukeba, or you know what? No, just because I know he can do it. Mark, not saying I want him, but Mark Gahey is the type of mold I want for that position. Not saying I want him, just the mold.
Tom, can you just give me the 4 names Tom Little would fucking sign, so I can give you the 4 names I'd sign?
Gahey, Ugarte, Gordon, Alvarez.
I'd sign Ait Nouri. Lukeba, Ederson, and a forward.
You could all.
If I had to make a decision,
you can't. I need the name on the forward.
Yeah, if I had to make a decision, I'd probably sign Tony. If it was up to me.
That means Diaz stays. Oh.
No, sell Diaz. Play Gakpo on the left, Jota on the left. Tony and the donkey at striker. And then up
Fair
top, on the right, Mo. You know, it's so funny. People have you been on Spaces recently?
No, I literally haven't been doing any in Liverpool since I went. So I went on I went on 2 spaces earlier for like 5 minutes each, but I haven't been on spaces regularly.
How's everyone's thoughts on the Mo Salah situation? Are people actually saying, you know, sell him and shit?
People shouldn't be saying that because he is our only reliable forward. Why would I sell my only reliable?
He's the best forward we have.
Yes. Why would he not be the best forward we have?
I have a feeling that if we do like somehow manage to win the league next season, don't know how, I think Mo will probably be one of the best forwards in the whole league, to be honest with you.
Even if
like I have a feeling next season he's gonna have a really good year.
Even if we don't win the league next season, my money is on Mo Salah being one of the best forwards in the league.
By the way, Selection owes me a bunch of money he hasn't paid me.
Oh God!
Remember last summer when he made a bet that Mo Salah won't be our highest GA getter?
Oh yeah,
remember that? Then you make Selection. You're on the chat. Then you make like a $200 bet or something like that. Why the fuck haven't you paid up yet? Also, where's Steven? He said if France get eliminated, he's gonna drop 100 piece. Selection, you told me last summer that if Mo Salah is our top goal scorer and our top assister or some shit like that, top GA, you're gonna drop like $100 or $200 or shit like that. You literally said that. I remember making that bet with you. You see, this is the problem with this receipts thing. I need to start fucking clipping it as well. Selection's bet was 50. I remember for a fact he made a bet though. I know that for a fucking fact he fucking made a bet about the Mo Salah thing. And the funny part is he scored the most goals for us and had the most fucking assists as well. So he lost both and he lost on the GA one. So yeah, fucking fraud Selection. Man, what a bozo. Anyway, let me read these super chats. Yeah, Selection is quiet all of a sudden because the close his pocket now. Big up to Alex who says Ryan ban fund. I'll be honest with you, I really need to start it, but before I start it, I don't want to jinx anything, but I might be able to speak to my guy today. And if I speak to my guy today and I find out more, I'll ban him on that stream. I'll set up a ban fund on that specific stream. Maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow, inshallah, or today really late at night. So one of those two, I'm gonna drop the dimes if I can check stuff and shit like this. So yeah. Center forward, right winger priority now. Maybe move Mo center forward, left winger next year. What do you think of this whole Mo center forward thing?
I was one of the first ones to champion this. If you go back to before the season ended,
you did.
I was on the first one saying it might be the move to me. My issue is we have no idea who the fuck we can buy for right wing. I know what Salah can give
compared to Rary. This is a very bad look, brother. This is a very bad look. And you owe me money.
Ryan, sorry, I just need to.
No, don't time him out again. Don't time him out again. Khalas, until he says some dumb shit.
He's just said
you would move him.
Have you not
forward.
Just seen his thing?
No, just
my issue with my issue with putting
look at
Salah
Christian saying Frimpong. So fucking reactionary.
Yeah.
I would not take Frimpong at Liverpool. Guys, don't time out Ryan. Khalas, let him breathe. The stream is gonna end soon anyway.
My issue with moving Salah up front is I have no idea who can play off the right. Or who we could even buy. I have no idea. I know what Salah can give me off the right, and I know more about striking options. Like
this is why Tony makes sense. I'm so weird.
No, Husam.
And he supports Liverpool. Remember the Gordon thing you said?
You don't understand the lengths I would go to get Julian Alvarez at my football club. If I had Alvarez and Jota as striking options, I just have the same player twice. I have the best forward in the league twice over, basically, in terms of scoring goals in the box. I'm loving life. I would push mountains for that to happen. Him and Jota as a front two. Beautiful.
Would you break up with your girlfriend to get Alvarez at Liverpool?
Not that far.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Not that I have one. But yeah. Big up to James Bond who says free Palestine. You seen our new away kit, Husam? You're an Arsenal fan, right? Let me check. New Arsenal But why you say away kit? Yo, that's a cold kit, man. Yo, what the hell? Is that why you say free Palestine? You have the 3 colors up in there. 1 second. I might have to cop that. Oh no, it's in connection with the African diaspora. That's different. But low-key, it's the same exact 3 colors as well. Yo. There you are. There you are. That would be elite. Right there. I like that shirt. Big up to Baked says, what's the fund to reveal the mystery attacker? Here's the thing. I could publicly say the name of the mystery attacker right now. And then what would happen is my guy would find out, and then I would never receive information from now to the end of time. So I'm always a long-term guy, never a short-term guy. You know, that's the thing. Appreciate it, you know. Tom, our nightmare might come true. Trent to Madrid. Why is that your nightmare, JDG Madrid? You're a fucking Madrid fan.
Madrid would do anything to have fucking Trent at their club.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's a fucking shit super chat, JDJ. It's crazy. Sepp van den Berg has been the standout performer at preseason so far at Liverpool. Debo Cop.
I think he's going to stay.
Can you come close to the microphone?
I think he's going to stay and play a part next year. That's my view on it. I don't think we sign a centre back this summer.
I'm so sick of you, man. So sick of you, Tom. Virgil van Dijk leaves, Trent stays, Mo 50-50 dependent on slot. You know what it is, City? I'm so sure about the Mo thing. I don't even think it's 50-50 at all. I really don't think it's 50-50.
How did the pen not... Do you think Arnie Slot is going to sit there, look at Mo Salah and go, nah? Is he full?
I don't think it's 50-50. City, I'll be honest with you, I'm resting completely easy when it comes to like the Mo Salah thing. I don't know why you guys are so shocked that Mo Salah wants to stay at Liverpool. Can I understand this?
He's practically a fucking Liverpool fan if you listen to the way he goes on. Like, that man loves this football club.
Yeah. Would you guys take Conceição from Porto as Diaz leaves? Both footed, great alternative to Pedro Neto. Plays both wings too. I take a punt.
Can we stop buying players from the fucking Eredivisie and Portuguese league, please? Do you know what's weird about Conceição? He's done both. Mm-hmm. He went from Porto to Ajax back to Porto. Like, I can't sit there and tell you that I've watched Conceição. Pedro Neto, I've said plenty of times, if you could spend £20 million and fix his hamstrings for life, you spend whatever it takes on Pedro Neto. But you can't do that, so there's no point in buying him.
So that's actually the truest statement you've ever said. If I could take Pedro Neto, give him 2 hamstrings that never get injured, I'm taking him, so is everyone. The problem is that just doesn't exist in reality. That's the problem.
Like, Pedro Neto's skill set is ridiculous. Pedro Neto's injury record is the biggest problem in the world.
It's just people like him, but I'm just not down with the Pedro Neto shit. Because he's just too injury prone, man. He's just too injury prone.
That's the problem.
Big up to City, says Trent contract next month to distract from the window. City, listen, City, you've been watching me for 3 years. I've put my mustache on the line. That's how sure I am. Do you realize I'm gonna be here with a beard and no mustache? You know how shit that would look on me, and that's how sure I am and how far I'm willing to go with it. Do you understand? Like the lengths I'm going to. I'm saying I would shave my mustache live on stream. That's how sure I am we're going to sign players. Don't worry about it. Selection has dropped 1/2 of the Mo Salah bet, but We can get W's in the chat for selection, for being a man of his word. He'll drop the other 50 on the next stream, you know. But big up to you, selection. Thank you so much for the super chat. Get W's. Never doubt Mo Salah again. And I'm willing to have the same exact bet with you next season. That's how sure I am. Don't ever disrespect Mo Salah like that ever again, you fucking fraud. But you can we get W and L together? Can we get like 1 W, 1 L? 1 W for him being a man of his word, and the L is for him, you know, and the L is for him, you know, doubting Mo Salah. Let's just get a WL right there together, you know, W and L. The L is for him doubting Mo, and the W is for him being a man of his word. Fucking fraud, doubting Mo Salah. Have some shame and decorum. Have some shame and decorum. Virgil van Dijk is leaving, hinting it since FA Cup third round. What did he say in the FA Cup third round?
No idea. No fucking idea.
I'm worried about Virgil leaving. I said it from the start when people were like, oh, Mo Salah's going to leave. I said, nope, Virgil is leaving. That's the thing.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is, but if people think that, they think that.
Fair enough. Liverpool tweeting about Nick Barmby and how many players have played for both Liverpool and Everton is what Ray is saying.
You're just desperate for Gordon so you can try and hold it on Kendall, aren't you? You reply to like all her tweets about that. Just chill out.
I never thought about it from that perspective.
Bit of composure, Ryan, please. Bit of composure.
That's crazy. I never thought about it from that perspective. You're really desperate for some Kendall attention, huh? That's crazy. They're not like us. They're not like us. Hey, fair enough. Anyway, guys, Husam X Tom Little is back. We're going to be back, inshallah, more next week. I might run this like twice a week or something as well, given the fact that there's like, you know, barely fuck all else to do anyway. I might start doing more Husam X Tom Littles. He's never busy anyway now, you know. He's back on contract under This Is Football. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys, like, hit the like button, subscribe. Tom Little's channel is in the title. Anything else you want to say, Tom, before we get out of here?
No.
Big up Caster, Smoke, Redline, Teranga, Jan, Jack, Aslan, Sam, Gagandeep, Baked, JDJ, James, Alex, Selection, Messi FC, Ed, Fiddy, and Ryan. W stream, you guys. And I'm see you guys later.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.